Don't worry, I'm gonna edit the graphics. Here we go, guys. What's up, Mets fans? Look at this. Look at this. We just acquired our center fielder. The New York Mets did acquire Cedric Mullins from the Baltimore Orioles just now for 3 prospects, and we'll give you the names in just a second. So thank you for tuning in. Right now, I'm live on another stream right now on the Mets Trade Watch as we got the Cedric Mullins news and decided to go live as well. So all you guys who might not be on this Trade Watch stream, you are now on the Cedric Mullins breaking news stream as well. So welcome to the channel, guys. Cedric Mullins is a Met. The Mets did pivot from Luis Robert, and they went to Cedric Mullins. They needed a center fielder. No doubt about it. We all understand that. And that's where we are right now. I'm going to change my phone over to this way because it's easy to see the comments. What's up, guys? How is everybody doing? Yeah, guys, so listen up. This is, if you're not on the Trade Watch stream right now and you're on this stream, the Cedric Mullins breaking news, how are you feeling, guys? Like, how are we feeling right now when it comes to the New York Mets and what they got to do? Right? This is what going for it and making your team better is all about. There is no doubt about it, guys. This is what I want. I want to see aggressiveness from David Stearns, and we got it. So I want to know how we feeling, Mets fans. If you're on the stream right now, the breaking news stream. If you're not on the stream, you're on the Trade Watch stream. Listen, guys, how are we feeling? He got the deal done. It's perfect. It's a really good trade. He didn't give up much. He didn't give up much at all. So it is what it is. And I think I have it over here too. Here we go, guys. So I'm going to put that up there. So again, this is the trade right now, guys. If you're on the breaking news stream right now, I am streaming on multiple streams on the same channel. Right now, I've been on for about over 2 hours for the Mets Trade Watch, and we get breaking news that Cedric Mullins is a Met. We know that the Luis Robert Mets White Sox conversations were breaking down, and the Mets clearly wanted to get a center fielder, and with the price for Robert not going down, they could not waste time. There's other teams still needing center fielders and a bat. You can't waste time. If Robert was going to cost too much and it wasn't comfortable for David Stearns, then you go get Cedric Mullins. And they did. Right? Obviously, Stearns wanted Robert because I think he was a right-handed hitter. But you're getting 15 home runs and 59 RBIs from Cedric Mullins. That is an upgrade from the 2 home runs and 20-something RBIs from Tyrone Taylor. That is an upgrade. Now, Dolo, here's what I'm going to say with that. And guys, we're on the stream. We got over 300 people in the stream right now for the breaking news with Cedric Mullins. And I'm also talking to over 1,400 people in the stream for the Trade Watch stream. People are talking about what is going to happen with the other guys. You know, Acuna, Vientos. I still think the Mets are going to get a starting pitcher. I think Acuna is going to be a part of a trade for a starting pitcher. I still think so. You know, we just found out that David Stearns is still being aggressive. Guys, once again, did we hear any rumors that the Mets were very much in on Cedric Mullins? Right? It was kind of a possibility, they said. Yet, this deal happened right now. So what does that tell you? That don't believe everything you hear, right? That's all you have to worry about if you're a Mets fan. David Stearns did something that wasn't widely reported. Again, he made 4 moves, and I'll update the stream in a little bit. The fact that you get Cedric Mullins for Nunez, Gomez, and Marsh, two guys that are ranked in the Mets top 30. One's 30th and the other one's 14th, and Marsh is not rated. That's a great deal. That is a great deal. And if you guys just give me 1 second, I just gotta charge my freaking laptop before it dies. Give me 1 second, guys. What's going on here? Alright, there we go. And I'm back. Alright, guys, so if you're on the Cedric Mullins breaking news stream, we got our center fielder. We got Cedric Mullins from the Orioles for Gomez, Marsh, and Nunez, a number 14 prospect, the number 30 prospect, and another guy who was not ranked. Solid move. Solid move. Are the Mets done? That is the question. We are nearing 2 hours away from the deadline. Are the Mets going to get a starting pitcher? That is what we have to find out, and we're waiting for. Right now, and I said this earlier, if you were on my stream or on the stream currently on the Mets Trade Watch Live, if the Mets get a bat with these 3 relievers they just got, they're heading towards that A grade for the deadline. If they get a starting pitcher, and I'm not talking about a Paul Blackburn type, I'm talking about Merrill Kelly or better, this is an A-plus deadline for the New York Mets. And the Mets have to have an A-plus deadline because look what the Padres did. Look what the Phillies did. That is why you have to do what you have to do. Because teams in your division, teams in the NL are getting better. I truly think the Mets are not done. Truly believe that. And let's hope they're not. Because finish the job. David Stearns, finish the job, please. That's what I want from David Stearns. You started it. You were aggressive. Finish the job. Let's go. Let's go. Finish it up. A hell of a job by David Stearns over the last 2 days. And you could say the last week by going aggressive and getting Gregory Soto for a lot less than he probably would have cost over the last 2 days. So that's a great job getting Gregory Soto early and being aggressive. Marcus, maybe Zach Allen's still on there, but I don't think the Mets are not going to get a starting pitcher. I'm feeling more confident now they're getting a starting pitcher. Only because I think if you're going to be this aggressive, if you're going for it, David Stearns, the way you go through a deadline is filling the holes on your team. He filled every bullpen hole. He just filled the center field hole by getting Cedric Mullins. There is one more hole, and it is in the starting rotation. And Mullins is a rental, yes. But who cares? Who cares? There's a pretty good chance that either Jet Williams or Carson Bench are going to be your center fielder next year. And again, stop worrying about if it's a rental. What does he do for us now? Stop concerning yourself about 2026. It doesn't help anybody. Right? When we get to the offseason, we can talk about all the rentals that we got. Right? These are win-now moves. All these guys are rentals. I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, one, it's a possibility. I don't think the Mets would sign him. I think they're very steadfast on either Jet Williams or Carson Bench being their future center fielder, which is fine. And Carson Bench is just tearing up Double-A, and every level of the minor leagues he's quickly ran through, he's been destroying. So that doesn't, we don't know if that's going to translate to the big leagues, but he's on the fast track. So I'm good. I'm happy right now. I think you're right. I think we're at a B+ of a deadline. You get me a starting pitcher that's top 3. This is an A+ deadline, and this is what you need to do. You can't let the Phillies get better, the Cubs get better, the Dodgers get better, and you don't get good enough. The Mets are better today with Cedric Mullins, Gregory Soto, Tyler Rogers, and Ryan Helsley than they were Tyrone Taylor, your center fielder, with Jose Butto, with guys that should not be starting in Tyrone Taylor. We are better today than we were yesterday. It's just that simple. And that is why you go for it, right? There wasn't many bats out there. This is the thing that everybody talks about, right? There wasn't a lot of bats out there. We were talking about Laureano. We were talking about Robert. We were talking about Mullins. We were talking about a lot of guys. But the ultimate goal was to get a center fielder and get a bat. I gave you the numbers from Cedric Mullins. Now that average is around 220. That doesn't excite me. I know people don't care about average, but he has 15 RBI, 15 home runs, and 59 RBIs. He's on pace for about 22, 23 home runs. 22 home runs. And probably around 75 RBIs. For a team that he played on that was bad. And he was mostly a top of the lineup guy. So that's not bad. He's not as good as he was 2 years ago for the Baltimore Orioles. But, it's an upgrade. And wait, the Mets are getting somebody else too? Jesus Christ. Guys, what's going on here? Catch me up. What is going on? I got my phone going right now. Oh, Lord. Tell me, guys, because I can't go off the stream right now. What's going on? What did we get? We got Adolis Garcia? Really? Adonis Garcia. Help me out, guys. I'm on multiple streams here. I'm going nuts. What do we got? We did get Adolis Garcia. Wow. Really? Get the fuck out of here. That's another bat, guys. That's a DH bat. Holy Christ. Wow. No, really? No. Hold on, guys. Whoa, hold on. You guys are for real? Mike Rodriguez tweeted it. That scares me a little bit. Hold on. Whoa. Holy shit, Google just popped up. Yo! Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Guys, we got breaking news on a Cedric Mullins breaking news. Wow. David Stearns, bow. Give yourself a bow. Yo. And let me just confirm this, guys. That's crazy. All right, we got the Cedric Mullins things. Okay. Yep. It's looking like it. Holy Christ. This. I know it's Mike Deportes, but he's kind of been iffy. I'm waiting for somebody else. That's crazy. Yo. Hold on. Yeah, Mike Rodriguez. That's crazy. Like, hold on. I gotta really see. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm keep on looking down, but I'm trying to figure this out. Because I only see Mike Rodriguez right now and nothing else. So, like, interesting. Keep me posted in the chat, guys, because I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm also trying to, talk to everybody in 2 different streams. So I don't want to be that guy that just, says nothing. Let's see. That's crazy. If that's true, that's nuts. That is insane. All right. I'm not going to keep looking. You guys got to keep me posted here. If you only see Mike Rodriguez, Correa to the Astros, I heard that today, too, that was going to happen. So, guys, as we are on the Mets trade watch right now with over 1,500 people, 677 on the Cedric Mullins stream. Breaking news. By the way, we got Cedric Mullins. By the way, very possible that we just got Adolis Garcia from the Rangers. Now, only Mike Rodriguez reported that, and he's not a complete bum of a reporter. He's Spanish reporter, and he's been right on a couple of things. But I'm waiting for the passing bomb, or at least Heyman or somebody. Wow, that would be crazy. That's another bat. So that means Vientos is probably gone, right? Because where's Garcia playing? He ain't playing the outfield. He's going to be a DH. Ron, what do you not feeling about that? We well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand the Rangers situation. And my guy Tim just said something. Hold on. Yeah, see, he just posted Mike Rodriguez as well. All right. So you're the one. If he's 32, he's not playing the field. He's going to be DH most likely. And it is confirmed that Correa is going back to Houston. Damn, the Twins just blew it all up, huh? They sent a ton of money the other way. Well, Dwayne, but again, Garcia's not playing so right field over Soto. Now, if Soto's going to be DHing for a little while, if he's going to play and he's only going to DH, then Garcia makes sense playing right field. So that's another situation that you have to look at. Well, I agree. And again, guys, Adolis Garcia is a World Series champion. Like, don't take that for granted. Well, Cindy, here's the problem. If that is true, right? If the Mets get Adolis Garcia, the Mets are clearly giving up major league talent. And it could be Mark Vientos. It could be Acuna. Because again, if Juan Soto's playing right field and you got Nimmo in left, where is Garcia playing? He's only going to be a DH and occasionally play the outfield. So Vientos has to be in the deal. That's the only thing I can think of. Because that doesn't make sense for the Rangers, who are a game and a half out. I mean, it's not like the Rangers made massive moves at this deadline. And we're still waiting, guys. Again, there's no confirmation here. We only got one report from Mike Rodriguez, who is a Spanish reporter. But there's no confirmation yet by anybody else. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting right now what it is. So, again, guys, you're in the chat. I'm on my phone on the Cedric Mullins breaking news. I'm on my laptop with 1,500 people and 700 people. Like, you guys are amazing. I'm on 2 different streams right now trying to catch up on everything. So I don't have a lot of access to everywhere. So if you got any information, let me know. And I'm trying to check my phone as easy as possible. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we do know. Well, Dwayne, I don't think it's a fake trade, because I don't see Mike Rodriguez, because again, he's got stuff right before. So, like, I'm not gonna just completely blow it up. Like, I didn't even know. I'm on the Cedric Mullins breaking news stream along with the Trade Watch stream, and somebody just said the Mets got Garcia. I'm like, from the Adolis Garcia from the Rangers? Oh, okay. So Fire Blazing, someone posted the New York Mets are finalizing a deal to acquire Adolis Garcia from the Rangers. Sources tell ESPN. That is nuts. All right, guys, I got to figure this out. So hang with me. I'm trying to get all this information here. Let's see. Mm-hmm. All right, hold on, guys. We're trying to figure this out here while I'm live on 2 different streams. I do apologize for the quiet and looking down. I'm just trying to figure out if this is true or not. Because like, weird. Just give me a second. Yeah, I mean, this guy got 25,000 followers. And he is an MLB insider. He's a broadcaster analyst for the Chicago Cubs in Spanish. So it's not like he's not in the know. Like, he might be very close to certain people that know Garcia in the Spanish community. So I'm not gonna. And again, he spelled breaking news wrong, but he tried to get this out before anybody else. So I'm not gonna kill him for the spelling. This isn't an arson judge situation. I'm just trying to figure it out, guys. Hang with me, guys. Hang with me. And Correa is back to Houston. That is kind of cool, actually. Well, that's what I'm saying, Fireblazing. That's why, like, if it was for, like, I'm not trying to bring up race here, but if this was for some white dude, like, that's getting traded, I'm not going to go crazy on, but he has been right on line. Wasn't he one of the guys that broke that the Mets are signing Carlos Correa before anybody else? Wasn't he one of those guys? That's how Mike Rodriguez got, like, big. Everybody started to know him. He was right about Soto and Garcia. You're right about that. So, again, we're still trying to figure out, Keegan. I'm trying to figure it out, trying to refresh like crazy. I'm really trying to figure everything out here, guys, on the go. So I do apologize, but I'm definitely trying to figure things out here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dola. He's clicked in with the Spanish players, so that's why I'm not just he can know before anybody else. He might have because again, guys, sometimes these guys are very close to agents and stuff like that as well. So interesting, very interesting. I'm just trying to figure it out right now. Like I want to know. All right, let's just see what's going on. Let's just go. People are going crazy right now. It's so funny. All right, guys. So I'm trying to figure it out. Again, there's these guys like MLB rooms, MLB rumors on X and stuff like that. They start posting stuff as well, and it was around the same time. And then Martino just posted the Mets are most likely done at the trade deadline. But again, yeah, I think we got to sit and wait a little bit. And Houston, with just getting Correa back, they are trying hard for a Kelly, Alcantara, Cease, and possibly even trying to go after Stephen Kwan. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna go back to what is actually going on. All right. So if you're on the stream, the breaking news stream with Cedric Mullins, I do appreciate it. This was a quick breaking news here. But during this breaking news with Cedric Mullins, the Mets, apparently there was a rumor or a tweet that said the Mets are on the verge again of Adolis Garcia. That came out of nowhere. I was just trying to do a breaking news for Cedric Mullins. So if you're on the stream with Cedric Mullins, and there's about 700 of you in X and YouTube, which is awesome. I'm going to be on my Trade Watch show for the next hour and 45 minutes. So when I end this Cedric Mullins stream, head over there and we can continue the conversation because it's not easy talking to both sides here. It's crazy. It's going nuts. I'm going nuts. And then I got to try to read all this news, seeing if it's true or not. All right. So Cedric Mullins traded to the Mets for Ramon Gomez, Chandler Marsh, and Anthony Nunez. 14 ranked prospect, 30th ranked prospect, and an unranked prospect. So thank you guys for tuning in to the breaking news. Mets acquiring Cedric Mullins. They get their center fielder. Are the Mets done? Still got 2 hours to go, guys. Adolis Garcia. Is that true? Is that not? Head over to the Mets Trade Watch show. I'll be on there for another 2 hours, guys. Let's go Mets. We got our center fielder. And I'll see you on the Mets trade show, guys. Let's go. All right, guys.